Hello and welcome. This is Ayana Lahi, and I'm so very happy that you are here with me today in this week's episode of Be One, Be You. We are diving into the theme, Love Yourself Now. In this week's episode, why would we pursue what it means to love yourself right now? Take a peek, open the window shade, pull back the curtains to see how your mind works throughout your day. All of the inner messages that are the continuous reverberation of the thoughts that are inside of your mind, circulating on high speed, that keeps your nervous system amped up because there is a judgment process that is occurring inside each and every thought. How do you relate to yourself when you are not trying to hold everything together? How are you responding to the speed in which you are trying to get things done? What inner messages are you giving to yourself that come from exasperating and pulling like taffy your very essence of your being, the very source of your energies? There is a constant stimulation that happens through having to get things done, doing things at your very best. The inner messages that you give to yourself have been in creation mode for most of your life. The mind will function and operate separately than the rest of you. And when you reconnect and come back into your lower belly, your root center, space all the way down in your body, many of you will think of your energy in the base of your body as being sexual. Many of you won't feel the energies in the root, the base of your body, because of past fears that gather, past sexual traumas, past expectations and judgments. And the entry point into the bliss point within you is through entering into, first, a place of acceptance, a inner zone of acceptance, where you are recognizing how much you want something, how deeply you are penetrating into the source of your own creativity. Your creativity and your sexual energies are one. When you love yourself, you're opening the door to the life force energies and letting them, allowing them to permeate through your being. Now, it's real easy to separate your love energies from your hate energies. And at this time in her story, his story, in our global collective mindset, we can see hatred and love separate. It's like half the world is in love and willing to love and willing to embrace, and the other half is focused on hatred, retribution, rejection, alienation. So how do you walk both paths at once? You can't. But until you love yourself, there's really nothing that can really happen in your life to take away that ache, that inner pain that is so easily ignored. When you decide to stop ignoring the nudge, that edgy feeling inside, you have to make the decision to then go into what's creating this. What am I doing? What am I aligned to? What am I addicted to? What am I alienated from inside of myself so that I don't have to turn towards me? Because inside of you is a love waiting to be found. Now that love is a power. It is a direct channel into the source, that infinite source, that current, that spaciousness, that aliveness that is waiting to be found and released inside of you. And as you turn to face that power of love within you and make the decision to ease the suffering, that constant mind flow, stimulation inside of you, you are creating then new boundaries. The new boundaries come from that new relationship with the light that is already inside of you. But when the connection to the light within you is being bypassed, what you discover is an unending flow of silent desperation. And then as you open that door to the free-flowing power of love that is who you are, you begin to see, feel, acknowledge what makes you human. Each moment is a choice point. Wow, all the decisions that we're here to make. My suggestion is one decision at a time, and hold that decision to be true in yourself, to keep the door open to the love that is within inside of you, that is the power that is inside of you. And power different than power over another. This is the pure power of regeneration, the pure power of real love, the pure power that comes from saying yes to the source within you and saying no to the fake false self that needs to hold on, that needs to be in control and to feel better than another, to even monitor that voice inside of you that feels out of control. When you make that decision to love yourself now, what are you going up against? You're going up against the fake false self, the ego self, the ego you, who needs to have a special face on, a certain way of approaching situations. You might be blaming someone else for what you feel. It might be a past partner. It might be your present partner. It could be your circumstances. that are happening in your life. It might be more of what you want that you don't yet have, and yet look at everything that you presently have and be really clear, really honest with all that you really have. It's really amazing, isn't it? Really incredible to have this gift of life and the gift of what you have right now. And so in giving gratitude for what you have right now, it sets the foundation, it sets the course to be in motion for creating more. Because your foundation with your life force energy that sustains whether you have a little bit or a lot in your life is constantly recirculating through you. You are connected to all of life. And so being in relationship to that circuitry of love that's happening, to receive the love that's here right now, and to make the next decision of no longer choosing to separate yourself from yourself. That golden light within you, the pure love that is within sight of you, the source within sight of you that maintains and sustains who you truly are. Here together, I hold you. You hold you. And then the you that is being held, it's to love you back. And as you are receiving the love that's inside of you, whether or not anybody else could ever receive the love that you are or not, you are receiving you all the way. As you open your arms to you, you open your heart to the ache within you, the sorrows and the pain within you. You hold that door open and you release and you forgive anyone who was never able to really love you for who you are, but you love you. You love you because you are love. The you that is being held is love. The you that is holding and embracing is love. So love meets love. And what happens is you move through the portal from separation, which creates duality, which we live in this collective mindset, into a new paradigm where there's oneness. You are one, but you don't know that you are one, and so you forget that you are one and get pulled into other people's responses to you. How many likes you get on a social media post, or how much you are being appreciated. As you appreciate you, as you honor what your needs are, core needs that have to do not with what you can get, what you can use, what you can abuse, but what you receive and what you get from being connected to the love within inside of yourself. What do you have to bypass? What do you need to release? What do you need to let go of to begin to finally know, see, be one with who you really are? The light that is inside of you lives from lifetime to lifetime. Yeah, we're getting down into what's really real. We bring in the memories from a past lifetime based upon how we are treated, how we are seen, how we are accepted or rejected, how we feel we made a difference or not. as you make that next decision of being true to the love that's within you. You are following your soul calling. As you love yourself now, you are saying yes to loving the disempowered you, the you that has been stripped of its dignity, its respect and honor from the place of love. The ego wants to be respected. It wants to be put on a pedestal. It wants to be seen as better than. It is the old patriarchal model that we see in our world in multiple ways around the globe. As we say yes to the power within the love that's inside of ourselves, we make the next level of a new decision. So what kind of decision can you make this week, this moment, to shift your life into living in a new choice point, into living in a new reality of you that is based upon saying yes to the love within you that has not been received, that has not been acknowledged by anyone, or perhaps everyone, or perhaps one or two people. How can you make that shift into turning to embrace the you that is true to itself and bring that true to itself you into your life, into your world right now, so that you can say yes to you? I'd love to invite you to come check out the Evolutionary Empowerment Global Village membership. And here in the membership, you are invited into our group mentoring. You can participate in the Master Heart Mastermind and in other group mentorings, and receive the entire Spirit Gateways Institute library offerings, video courses of multiple topics that relate to where you're at right now in your life and your personal interests. So I invite you to check that out at my website, ayanalahi.com, IANALAHI.com. So grateful that you are here. So grateful that you are giving to yourself the full life that is possible for you to live. And I hold you precious in my heart. Have a great week. And until next time, this is Ayana Leahy.